Hey, 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 it's me, Dr. Lullaby. I'm here to cure ailments of modernity. How you going, bitches? So, it's been a hot second. Shit, did I remember to put low, shit. I forgot to put latency to low. Uh-oh. Hello, oh, it's the Frou Frou. Hello, Frou Frou. I say a bunch of raiders made the mistake of raiding into me. That's your problem. Now you're stuck with me. So yeah, it's been a hot minute since I did anything. I keep forgetting I'm a VTuber, and I have I have my duties to actually do shit. But yeah, so it's kind of semi last minute and I'm going to try something I've never done before, just Zatsu. I always have some kind of gimmick or game I do, but hello Benzene, hello Cybez, hello JP, hello Tatters, hello the Rad Man, and hello anyone else that's watching that. Chase, I know you watch the VODs, I guess. I don't know why, but hey, so welcome. No? Yeah, okay. I'm not showing anything too bad. There's nothing too bad. There's nothing too bad. Let's, actually, I'm gonna do something. Let's, have... This isn't diegetic. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know if this is diegetic enough. Let's add some effects. Let's add a filter. Because it's too plain. It's let's play around for a second, because I need to delay to think of things to say. Lolly gay. Hey doctor, that's not mine. That's not my legally distinct catchphrase. Ooh. Do we want to make people's eyes hurt? Hell yeah. Chromatic abrasion. Let's go, baby. Eyesore. Hell yeah. Ooh, got a funny lens. Aesthetic, yes. No dead naming. Sorry, doctor. Yes, that's how you pronounce it. That's my name. So yeah, nah. This is the computer. Where's a good computer? Oh shit! Yes. You know what? This is okay. This is perfect. Hell yeah. Black level. Ah! Oh, I forgot that's where I put you guys back. You guys are back there. Hi, you can see. I can see. Okay, look, where's the text? Where did I? Where's the text book? Is it this? Oh yes, it's this. I forgot. I made you all very tall and wide. Tall and wide. There you go. There you go. Whoa, it's the pop. Hello. The Matrix has a wow sex, yes. Add some snow. Yeah, we can add some snow. Let's add some snow. Actually, how do I... I got it. Snow. Okay. Wait, this isn't transparent. It's not transparent at all. Okay, there it is. Wait. You don't save the link, you save the image. We need to steal from Google. Now that we get a little funny image. And then Presto Presto. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, now we're holiday. We're the holiday season. We're in the final stretch. We're now in the Holy Spirit. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Yeah, okay. We can now officially be obnoxious. Stores, you're now legally allowed to sell Christmas shit. So yeah. Hello. So it's been, like I said, it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, I keep forgetting I'm a VTuber. Hope you guys all had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you had plenty to be thankful for. I have some things to be grateful for. I'm glad that my tumor is benign. The Padaru time is upon us. You got raided into Pippa regardless in another tab. Little fear dreaded. The mold Yabbit arrives off at the same time. Yes. The rabbit. Oh yeah, she's doing her gay little dino. She's doing her dino game. Let me see if I can find that video. Let me see if I can find. Because there is a really good clip. I have to go to scroll back up a lot. I have it saved somewhere. Somehow. But yeah, the Yabbit, we try to separate ourselves, try to be distinct, not to be what should we call it? Parasites too much, but you can't help it. Our mother. Da da da. There's a lot of blackface for some reason. I won't tell you the context of that, but there's a lot of blackface for some reason. For some reason. Papa, where are you? I'm trying to. Whatever. Whatever. I'll find it eventually. I'll keep looking for it. I'll keep looking for that. So anyway, yeah. So I'm trying to Zatsu. I had no idea what to do, and then, Raimi, the ever groomer, is like, "Don't be a pussy, do a Zatsu." I'm like, okay, I'm going to screw this up a bit. So yeah, I'm already ran out of things to say. Oops. Let me just look and see if something. I'm really bad at this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be a VTuber, but I'm not good at the one thing that VTubers are supposed to be good at: yapping. If I have something to focus on, if I have something to react to, or someone to bounce off, it's a little bit easier. But I'm a little bad at it. Kind of. Sometimes I can just yap on and just bullshit, kind of like right now. Other times when I'm talking, it's more of a case of I don't know how to talk properly, so I'm just kind of meandering. I'm kind of just saying things that don't matter. Hello, Tatters. Do I pull up the racist Spanish video? the racist Spanish movie that's based off of a cartoon. I don't know. Do I even care about my my channel anymore? I don't know. I'm barely even a VTuber, so it's hard to say. But Pippa, where are you? Oh, whatever. I'll find it again. Hello, hello, theaters. Did I see people losing their marbles over the AI dubbing anime clip? It was really bad. Oh yes, I saw that. I'm like, oh god. It is truly what we deserve. To be honest. Wasn't for like no game for no life. Okay, let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. Here we go. Okay, wait, can you hear it though? Shit. No, you can't hear it. No. Window capture audio. There we go. There we go. There we go, chat. There we go, squares. Okay, let's give it. Let's get. Maybe I should turn off the filter a little bit. You know what? Nah. We're going to watch this. We're just going to watch this as is. I don't know what. Oh God! Oh no! I can't see how it looks like on your guys' end, but hope you guys can see it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's way too big. Oh no! Okay, there we go. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, we're just gonna have to go with this mode.
Joke on you. Overboost. Littering, debris everywhere. I guess you don't care at all about the environment. However, no doubt, I can do something about that.
You think so?
Yeah.
Lozen, Ender Pakri Fen.
I have a bad feeling about this. All I need from you is your head. The rest can rot in the dirt, like the useless scrap metal that you are.
Kainan Shrog. Shooty.
Excuse me?
Well, I never told you my name, but that's it. It's who I am, and I owe it to Riku.
Okay, hello. I'm Jibril. It's nice to meet you. And this is goodbye.
This is goodbye. Oh God, it's so.
Die.
It's so
I used
stilted.
up so much of my energy. I turned into this. In the end, it wasn't even worth going to all that trouble. Ah, you're shameless!
You're shameless.
Do you mind if I ask you a silly question? Why are you straddling me right now?
Riku, you told me to stay in your sight.
I just meant that you should stay close by me.
But Riku, if you close your eyes, you can't see me.
It's not.
That's an unusual roleplay.
It's not a role play.
Whatever you say, but Big Sis understands. When you're done,
It doesn't even. It's hard to see the subtitles, but
Okay.
the
Unable to
subtitles
acquire
is very
evidence.
off with what's being
But-
said.
It would seem so.
It seems. That's pretty confusing.
That's pretty confusing.
Moving pawn to e4.
Hey, you could at least let me go first.
The next turn is yours.
You're playing while I'm here brushing your hair. That's not really fair. Jeez.
That's
Anyway,
not
why is
very
it so
fair.
long?
Jeez.
Do you prefer that it be
There's some.
short?
He has
Shall
like
I
a
cut it?
slight
Nah,
like
you shouldn't do that.
Valley Girl esque to
You just don't
his
get it.
voice. So from what I've heard, this is a auto dub. It's not the official dub, and you can kind of hear it because every once in a while you hear like the lolly screaming in the back. Not that much worse compared to English dubs. Not 100% wrong, but yeah, yeah, people were not happy. But yeah, someone
I
said,
think somebody somehow has played a terrible joke on you.
somebody played a terrible joke on you. It's very stilted. But yeah, someone said blah 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 blah. There's also AI dub thing on YouTube now, and it's pretty. Yeah, so it's so annoying because especially on music, because it will happen on music, and for some reason on mobile, or at least for me, I couldn't figure it out because I'm stupid. I'm old man brain. But you can't turn it off. So there's some. So if it's like, oh, there's this. like video, okay, whatever. If it's a song, it's like, oh no, the song just sounds like shit. And it doesn't even sing it right. There's this one that was like in Latin and it was trying to translate Latin. I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, we asked for we asked for AI sub translators, and then we went straight to dubs. So yeah, good times. What is my opinion on AI? I don't know. AI funny, but people try to make it legit right now. It doesn't work out very well. Tech bros, of course. It's always the tech bros, the entrepreneurs that take the silly things and just make them bad. Reject TV mode, embrace browser desktop mode. Yeah. Yeah, I tend to do that if I really need to. The thing is, my phone's really old. It's very old. It's old grandpa phone. It was like the 2006, whatever, the one that came out in like 2016 or something. I'm pretty sure that's the one I have. Or maybe it's a little bit later, maybe 2017 or 18. We're somewhere right there. I can play for roughly 10 minutes at a time. I can play like Genshin. Like 10, 15 minutes at a time before it overheats and it just explodes on itself. AI is a huge bubble. Some actually useful stuff will come out of it, but right now so much of the solution searching of a problem, yeah. Yeah, roughly what I agree with, yeah. Now, is there actual, like, cyberpunk bullshit, you know, things that we have to worry about? Yeah. Big corpos will try to use bullshit. There's also the nightmare of trying to, like, use deep fakes to, like, frame people or start political shit, you know, that kind of stuff. Which I'm surprised I haven't seen that more. Every once in a blue moon, we see some, oh my god, they used AI to do propaganda or change, you know, to make it look bad. Like, I don't know, there's a couple with like some of the funny wars that happen that they tried like AI generating like burning tanks to make one side look more incompetent than they are. But yeah, but I'm surprised there hasn't been more like that. Because all the boomers, half of the nation, like the boomers and stuff, and the Gen Xers, they can't tell. They literally cannot tell the difference between AI now and real life now. Look at it, it's all the snow. Yes, it's very holiday welcome potion, roly poly gaming. But YouTube has been banning channels left and right for no reason. One time they justified by nudity at a 5-minute mark in a 30-minute video. Oh, okay. Half the U.S. economy is or boasts of AI slop data center and NVIDIA. Oh god. Oh, don't give it. Computer generate me tank division tang. Yeah. And oh god, don't get me started on the RAM, because for the graphics card already super expensive now and everything, but now like they're trying to make AI that's more from what I can tell, like RAM friendly, and so now RAM's going to be super expensive now. Thanks. Thanks. It was already pricey for me right now, and now it's like, well, I'm just going to have to settle with like 16 gigabytes of RAM or whatever. Yeah. But, you know, gets by, like, for what I need, it gets by, but, yeah. Some RAM has, like, tripled in price. Oh, god. You were going to buy another stick of 232 gigs from my RAM, but it's now $1,000 instead of two. Jesus Christ. 1,000. No! Some RAM has like triple in price. Yeah, good luck buying RAM now once the protection go fell into the AA machines. Glad great before that happened. Oh, good. That's cool. That's awesome. And is it going to be the price of like all RAM? Is it all RAM that's like the price is just getting jacked up? Or oh, wait just a second. boop, boop, boop. Now, it's darker red. Okay, what if this is green? And then this is red. Oh god, you just cannot see anything. You literally can't see anything. Okay, never mind. Default, yes, okay. Go back to Matrix. Anyway. Ooh, there's more settings. Cool. Black level, white level. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting distracted, sorry. You gotta protect Taiwan from China, yeah. Oh, I've been seeing, so, with that and okay, this is getting dangerous into politics, but I'll try to keep it, we won't get it too long, but, recently, China's been very angry about a lot of stuff lately, especially against Japan, and ignoring all the weird psyops from China, and also Korea too. They've also been like just randomly hitting like random like anime, like there's like this singer who sings the One Piece theme song, and she was in Shanghai, and then they just randomly like shut her thing down. A bunch of people started whispering in her ear. She looks like scared, like super scared, and then they rush her off stage. It's like, uh-oh. I hope she gets out of there alive. But yeah. So China, a little pissy. And then it's also in response to like their new president who's like a super conservative lady or something. I don't know. But yeah. It's all RAM because of two reasons. Supply and demand. Developers are shifting and making AI RAM and making the less normal RAM. So the supply isn't where it's going to be. It's basically crypto bros and Zantudon, but now RAM with AI bros. And apparently the AI data centers have taken out contracts to buy future productions of RAM too, so it's not going to get any better. Okay, cool. Okay, so just even like older sticks of RAM, that's just going to go up too. Okay, cool. Hello. Okay, this is what it's going to make me hate AI. It's not about, ooh, what about the artists? Ooh, what about writing? Ooh, jobs. I could still draw. I'll still draw regardless. I don't give a fuck. But preventing me to buy more RAM so I can actually play Space Marines 2? Come on. Okay, that's too far. Tech bros, you bastards. You're all bastards. When aren't the Chinese angry? That's their default state of existence. It feels like it. Whenever they get brought up, they're kind of angry. For the most part, it's either propaganda or anger. Either like videos like, "Oh, look at China. Oh, isn't China great? Look, we have big sparkly drone. We make bigger dragon with drone. Ain't that cool? Look at that building. It's big. It look shiny. Oh, isn't it great? In China, we have evolved food. We can now eat rock. We slurp off of rock. Ain't that cool? Ain't China cool? Like, okay. You've seen older RAM go up too, but only modestly in comparison to the crazy increase of the new stuff. Okay. Yeah. Still, yeah, it sucks. Yay, we got to 25 minutes. Huzzah! Oh yeah. So, all in all, remember, the tech bros, they ruin everything. Cryptocurrency, ruined by them. Blockchain shit in general, ruined by it. NFTs and concept, I'm not like against like NFTs on like the absolute like base level, because I've actually seen some really cool things that uses NFTs, but it just became like, tech bros, it became like money, it just became scams, it became like, like get money business shit. And it's like, you don't hate these people enough. Yeah, NFTs could have been used for something actually useful, but in practice, yeah, they just became like, oh, let's get my ugly monkey, my bored ape, my lion. NFTs are just selling bridges 20%. Yeah. It just became like it's just like, you know, it's like the Beanie Babies craze. You know, it was just like trying to like, oh, trying to sell the idea of Beanie Babies. Like, oh, it's not because the Beanie Babies are good or anything, or like that interesting. It's because, oh, it's they're collectibles. You can collect them and then you can sell them later. It's a future investment. You'll get much money. It's basically that, but with internet stuff. And also it pisses off more people because it's like, it's not just like, it's like a money scheme thing. It's basically just a weird pyramid scheme. It's also because, you know, all the blockchain stuff, pretty contentious. You know, the environmental stuff, pretty contentious. Also, like, 99% of anything anyone has made with the NFT was either some kind of scam or like just ugly art, just on the basis of like they have no actual artists that can make anything good. You're glad that Funko Pops are dying, by the way. Yeah, but yeah, they're just digital Funko Pops. Yeah, I heard they've been bleeding, they've been hurting a lot, and every once in a while I hear like the Funko Bros get very angry because like they changed how the market. I don't know. They'll be like, "Oh, we updated how you can sell Funko Pops or something," or they make it like slightly easier to get certain Funko Pops, or there's something on the website that like either restricts or makes things easier to like buy and sell Funko Pops. And then that small tweak just completely destroys the entire economy. It happened. I saw that a couple times with Funko Pops. And I see that with was it the CS:GO? The CS:GO, all the gun skins died, but all the knife skins, yeah. Oh, and also a lot of there are people in Valve that sold like, basically they did all the stuff to like get rich for the new update. They bought a bunch of like red items or something right before that happened. Then after that they just sold it for like 200 or 2,000% of their value, or so something stupid like that. So yeah, man, I love these people. They're so silly and funny. They bring such purpose to life. They just scam and ruin good things. So yeah. I still have not found that Pippa, please. Pippa, where's a funny video? But yeah. So yeah, okay, now I officially ran out of things to talk about it. Ah, shit. What else has happened? I'm trying to think. I'm trying not to get too much into the drama. Ooh, because that drama's bad for you. But there's just a lot of drama all the time. There's just always something stupid coming up, you know. It's so tasty, but so bad for you. It's like, I am literally the horse. I am the horse that loves bad news. I love the misery horse. I'm misery horse. You just give me something I glow, but then too much I get sick. Yeah. Labubu. Oh yeah. Man, of course, Labubu. Or how could I forget Labubu? I saw someone on Twitter was like, thanks, Twitter. I really wanted to see a guy shovel a boo-boo dildo up his ass. Like, thanks, Twitter. Beating the dead misery horse. Yeah, we need to beat the dead misery horse. The Industrial Revolution and its consequences, yeah. Yeah, the worst thing that gave us was Redditors. Bastards. And not just the Redditors. It's like the whole concept of Reddit is now weaponized by everyone for everything. Is it actually Reddit? I don't know. It totally depends on like okay, okay. I do think there's like a definitive like what is a Reddit thing? What is a Redditor thing? I think there is some stuff like that, but it's like it's just a broad enough thing that it's like the word Nazi, you know. It becomes meaningless because like everyone uses it as an insult for literally everything. Anything that like they think is cringe or bad take, oh, that's Reddit. That's Reddit. You think you know what Reddit is, but your idea of what Reddit is like vastly different from what everyone else's like image of Reddit is. So yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Tom Industrial, for the Industrial Revolution. You help make people even more obnoxious. I love Redditors deserve the better. They do. I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying it's just got the term is like becoming pointless. It's like it just becomes an insult. If you don't like something enough, oh, that's Reddit. Like, no, it's not. It's not. That's literally not. It's like, Redditor moment. Ooh. When the game devs get banned off their own games or subreddits, there's probably a problem there. Yeah. There's been a problem. There's been many problems with Reddit for a very long time. Even back when it was good, even before it became super gay, it still had problems. It just they kind of replaced some of those problems, like having like subreddits about that just like post dead children. They replaced that with just lame. So like they replaced egregious stuff with just retarded stuff, I guess. I don't know. Morally, you could say it's better, or ethically, you could say it's better because at least there's less dead people. At least there's less gore and dead dying people and jerking themselves off at cute dead girls subreddit. But it just made people just became obnoxious. It's just, yeah. And it's one of those things that, you know what, there probably are some good. Every once in a while, there's like, okay, this subreddit, it's kind of all right, you know, for what it is. It's not bad. Like the dank meme, 40k dank memes, that used to be all right, you know, compared to everything else. You know what? It was annoying. They kept, it was just spamming the same like 20 memes, the 20 memes that people have been spamming for the last like 20 years. But yeah, Reddit, gay lab, and a lot of it's like, oh, there's certain political and demographics that associate with it, but there are people that are like not that. They're like the opposite, but they're just as bad and annoying as like the other people. So I don't know. But then again, every social media at this point just kind of sucks in some way or another. But yeah. You hear the Kill Bill added Fortnite and the Pussy Wagon got censored. I'm surprised. Does that even surprise anyone? I don't know. I feel like I'd understand why they would censor Pussy Wagon. The vehicle that it was owned by the serial rapist who raped unconscious women in the hospital. Yep. I'm kind of surprised they even added it in the first place, but whatever. I remember they had a dance for Peacemaker, because there's a new season of Peacemaker that came out. They had a dance, and then they had to remove it because it was like not. It was secretly like the dance itself was like subtly like. Okay, so the spoiler. My name is Buck, and I like to party. Yes, my knife is Buck, formerly Chuck. But sorry, brain fart. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so Peacemaker. Spoilers. They go into an alternate universe, and it's the Universe X, which is AKA like the universe when the Nazis won. So everything's like Nazi land, and they don't reveal it all the way. Like it's kind of like either middle or near the end of the series. Peacemaker season 2 was good until they ended on cliffhanger, also being the series finale. Yeah. But when the dance is alluded, because basically you're like doing like you're making a kind of like a swastika dance that's kind of based on like a Donald Duck cartoon, where if you've seen it, it's called Donald in Naziland, where he's like dreaming that he's like in Nazi Germany, and in the beginning they make him do the swastika dance. Basically, they did that in like the opening scene of the theme song, the opening for the series. The Majin dances, country is dumb. Yeah, and people. So it's like, oh, that was actually a swastika, and so Fortnite quickly deleted that dance from the game, and it's like, did they really not tell you what this was supposed to be? You'd think that they would like kind of like communicate something like that, but I don't know. But yeah, was it? I get why. I get why they want to be careful and get rid of that, as gay as that is, because it's still like at the end of the day, it's still like heavily marketed towards like teens and young kids. What is even rated for Fortnite? It's like rated teen, right? Yeah, it's rated T for teen, but it's still like, okay, I know that's never stopped kids from playing. There's as long as there's been online games with violence and rated, like Call of Duty, Halo, they all had their little kids still playing. TF2 still had their kids playing. Did you see the thing where the Catwoman Webby emote coexisted with Black History Month event? Guess what happened next? Oh no! I could only imagine. I imagine the developers got quite the lashing for that one. Really needed to be whipped into shape. Snap, crackle, pop. Oh. Okay. Oh no! No! Oh shit! Oh crap! Okay, did I delete anything important? No. Okay, I did delete anything important. But yeah, like it's not. I understand why, because it's like, oh, it's like a game still. Officially, it's for teens, rated T for teens. In the U.S. at least, that like starts at like 13. But it's kind of useless now. No one like follows that anymore. It's like, oh, okay. It's just sort of like, oh, now you just have to get your parents to buy it, or have like someone older to buy it for you. Fortnite has game modes rated E. It's part of the attempt to just be yeah. It's just trying to be Roblox, but a third-person shooter. It's kind of weird. I didn't even know that for the longest time, because I just thought, oh, you just hello, fellow kids. Where are we landing, boys? Should we go to Tilted Towers? Should we go to Mellow Marshes? Should we Chug Jug? Battle Royale? They were also chucking tomatoes at the screen during the BLM event. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. I remember there's also like a Martin Luther King like memorial thing they were doing in Fortnite. I remember there's some funny things that went on. They stopped it quickly, but still some funny things. We're looking at. Oh, that's what I ignore. Okay. Ignore it. Ignore it. That was not Subaru from the hit series ReZero, in a compromising gif made sped up to look like he's getting dry humped by the cat boy Felix. Yeah, they did a BLM event on Fortnite. JP, yeah, they did one for MLK. What else? Yeah. And I forgot what there was like some emo people were using during that event, and then they had to make it so that that emote couldn't be used in game. At least he cared for the environment. Yeah. What did he say? I saw. I sure like when they bring real issues to my escapist hobby. Yeah, isn't it cool? But yeah. I remember, so I went to college. It technically falls partially under the art department at my college. So I was involved with the art department a lot, and there's some cool things you saw, but there's a lot of wacky, stupid, retarded shit you saw, especially in like the gallery when they're hosting galleries for stuff and art shows. And there's this one where they like, it was like a big official like art gallery. They had like everyone come in. They had like all the fancy little cheeses and crackers that taste like feet. You know, they had a little bit of a the drinks and the punch, and some people brought in wine and they kind of looked the other way. They technically weren't supposed to have, but whatever. It's like it's after school. And it's like big fancy stuff and like high-minded topics, that kind of things. And some of that was kind of cool, but one of them was a video piece, and it was in this, and there's like this little room that's like a theater, and we go into this theater, and it's like, and it's basically one of those things where they just replay the video over and over again, and you can kind of just come in and watch it as you please. And I kid you not, it was a video about Minecraft, about like the civil rights movement. And so they were reenacting in like Minecraft all these like like the Rosa Parks stuff, the Birmingham bombings and violence and stuff. And they're using it was like, and and it was like it was just really bizarre and funny because it's like, okay, it's trying to be like a message about racism and stuff, but the history, and it's at this very like official big announcement, have like a bajillion people. There's other stuff that it's like what you'd see in that kind of like art gallery, art show, and it's just, and then another, it's just Minecraft, it's just a video of Minecraft. And they're acting like a slave plantation. And then people were like taking it really seriously, and I was trying so hard not to laugh. What was that? They tried to like, was it a field of cotton? They try to like have a field of cotton, and they had like they like edited the skins of like the villagers, and they had them walking around like this, like. Yep, and meanwhile keeping the villagers enslaved is a core gameplay mechanic in Minecraft. And people are like, oh, like, there's obviously people that they're like, what the fuck is this? But they were trying to be playing, and then there's other people like, oh man, it's such a unique way of like, such a unique medium, because it's a digital media. You know, this is the future of art where we're showing it in 3D world, because there's like kind of like postmodern stuff where it's like we're using the internet in 3D worlds, and some of it's kind of cool. There's some cool stuff like that. But then you get they get my slavery simulator in Minecraft, and it's like cool, pretty awesome. So yeah, that's part of my love-hate relationship with art. People give like kind of the art world a little more shit than they deserve, just because I think like. One, it's like, oh, you're not in the sphere, and so the stuff you're going to see are usually the outrageous stuff. Just because of the nature of people, you're more likely like, oh my god, do you see this? This is so fucking stupid. And don't get me wrong, there is a lot of stupid in it. But people just see that, and they say, oh, that's all contemporary art. That's all just postmodern. That's what all art is now. It's like, no, there's some good stuff. And so there's that. And also there's this stuff that's like, if you're not involved in the art world, you just won't appreciate. I know that's kind of a stupid pretentious. Oh, you just don't get it. But it's kind of like it's like being in a hobby or like really into sports. Like you're like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. Oh yeah, if you're not like heavily involved with it, if you're not like a big fan or like an expert in that field, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's like, oh, that's kind of cool, but you won't understand much. You won't know the nuances, and you wouldn't appreciate that. And the same thing is with the art world. There's a lot of stuff that goes kind of like that. If you're not in kind of that world involved in that kind of thing, it's just going to fly over your head. It's just going to be boring. And it's like, and there's kind of like the same. It's like, well, because there's also like really snobbish art people like, oh, they don't understand. I'm like, yeah, because to quote unquote understand it, or to get it, as to say, is you just kind of have to be like in the same mindset and the same experiences a lot of these other people. If you're not, it's not going to mean a whole lot to you. They might like, oh, that looks pretty, but there's just like kind of a whole, I don't know a better way of explaining it. And you know, there's still like, don't get me wrong, there's still like pretentiousness. There's still like the whole like Ponzi scheme of like, oh, it's a way to like what like launder money or kind of like get rich off of stuff. There's definitely like industry plant stuff that's just your money schemes. There's definitely stuff like that, but it's overblown, and it's just a field that like, when you get into like the deep end, if you're not, it's like, oh, okay, it's just not for you. If you don't get it, it's like, oh, I guess I don't get it. It's, yeah. But anyway, that was a weird tangent. That was a weird tangent. But yeah. But that one, I will agree with you. That one, that example of art, that was really goofy, especially I don't know. It was very, very silly. I will say though, a lot of kind of like contemporary art, a lot of it's kind of like, I believe this thing. I believe this thing. Do you believe in this thing? Oh yeah, then this piece is so good. It's like kind of like pandering to a lot of it's like either a social issue or like a political thing. And it's like, isn't this terrible? And it's like, okay, you know, I'm kind of simplifying it, but they have like this concept, but then the kind of have this like idea of how they want to express this concept in a you know, in an art piece. I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of clever and interesting, but it's kind of like, oh yeah, I guess. But the actual execution and the craftsmanship is like bare bones. Like the whole thing with like, you know, the toilet, you know, it's like, I like, yeah, there's meaning to it, but it feels like there was no effort put into it. There's a lot of that, and there's a lot where the art it's not the art itself, it's more kind of like the message you want to try and say, or the concept. And you do get a lot of that. Anyway. One of my favorite. Okay, yeah, sorry, keep going on a side tangent. But my favorite, there's this thing. You've heard of performance art, right? It's performance art. It's for like artists that can't actually do art, but they still want to, like, you know, be part of some. Some of them are kind of cool. Some of them are kind of fun and interesting. A lot of them are really stupid though, or just like kind of fucked up. Like it goes from kind of like this is stupid to like range like this is awful. Why are you doing this? But one of my favorite examples, kind of like the stupid one, was there's this one guy that got very famous in the art world, and his whole art piece is getting shot in the arm with a .22 rifle. He had his friend just shoot him in the arm, and they like videotaped it, and that was performance art. He's like, and then he got famous for it. Sorry, I forgot to look at chat. I'm sorry, chat. I didn't mean to ignore you. I didn't mean to ignore. I love you, chat. I love you. I remember when they added the gay parade to GTA 5. I didn't know that, but that's really funny. I'm going to assume they made it so you couldn't run over people or something. Insert the Jan Muckloff meme. Like with music, like jazz, art is made to impress other artists who are bored with the traditional commercial art. Yes, Randman, you were exactly. A lot of it's for people that already have experienced art and are kind of bored with what you know. It's kind of the same thing with like cinema snobs, the kind of people are cinephiles. It's like they've seen every normie stuff, and it gets to the point where you're just kind of bored and you've seen everything, and so they want the weirder and different stuff. And to us, that's like, that's kind of weird. But you know, to them, it's like, oh yeah, no, I got things out of it, and I think that is, you know, I think there is a place for that. But at the same time, there's people who are like get really butthurt because normies don't understand that, and it's like, of course they're not going to they're not part of that. The biggest example is like art, video game as art stuff. I believe video games can be art, and I think a lot of video games that aren't considered are art in a way, because there's a lot of like, you know, stuff gets into it, you know, but you have the people that are like really trying to be like artsy fartsy with video games, and it just like does not work. I think the funniest example is Alex Yick from Yick Y2K game. Like that's trying to be like, as like, there's a very specific artsy demographic that he's trying to go for. It's got like a lot of literature and, you know, postmodern referential critiquing, you know, that bullshit. And then he gets really angry when no one likes it and no one quote unquote gets it. Because it's like, on a gameplay wise, this sucks. Of course, normies aren't going to like it. And then they tried to like make it quote unquote a good game, but they got rid of all the stuff that made it funny though. Like the golden alpaca thing. I thought that was hilarious. It was really stupid and ruined the tone, but it was hilarious. But then they tried to make it like an actual like boss, but still a fucking llama, and they try to make like the alpaca, and they try to make the alpaca boss instead of like it's a random alpaca. They try to make him Sephiroth and try to make it all dramatic. I'm like, no, this is lame. So they kind of had to, so they kind of backtracked on a little bit, and they kind of made it not any better in my opinion. And it's still bad. All the bad things are still pretty bad. It's just that interesting stuff they kind of. I personally blame the new NG Neon Genesis Evangelion fanboy searching for a meaning where there's none. It goes way before Evangelion. It goes that No, I do think that Evangelion's a really good show. There's a lot of good things for it, but people do like. There was a period where everyone was like over analyzing stuff. I'm not against like trying to interpret stuff and try to get stuff out of something that may have not even been intended. I think there, you can do that, but at the same time, it's not that deep. But then, yeah, anyway, I think Evangelion from like one of the really great things about Evangelion, besides the waifus, of course, and the robots, cool robots, is that in the original series, from like an animation and like composition and filmmaking perspective, it's really good. Everything's like really laid out really well. There's a lot of cool stuff. If you're into that, if you're into all that, there's a lot of cool stuff. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. I need to keep talking. Some art like really weird. I've heard. Yeah, some art really weird art. Yeah, there's like really weird art that's like just meant for other artists, basically. Duchamp's film wasn't even his idea. He ripped it off from one of his followers. Yeah, that also plagiarism also happens. Thank you, Pappy Chan. Life is art. So here's a guy eating a bowl of cereal type shit. Yeah. Heck. Okay, if you can get value out of eating a bowl of cereal, you know what? Hey, you got out of it. Don't let anyone else take that away from me. If that's your personal experience, because we all are personal experiences, and if we get something good out of something, we get something good out of something. And if you get something that no one else gets, then hey, then who cares what anyone else other thinks? Like, there's a lot of stuff that are garbage, but I love, and I don't care because I still got enjoyment from them. And if you get like a good experience interpreting eating the cereal, hey, more power to you. But at the same time, don't be a whiny bitch and like being like really pretentious and condescending to other people who don't get that. But yeah. Okay. Normies need to stop idolizing Menhera people. Maybe. You're going to stop idolizing me. Ooh, the meal, Dr. Lolly Gay, here to cure. No, fuck. I can't. I don't. Hi, hero of logic. Bring back gatekeeping. You gotta connect to one direction or the other with something like that. Yeah. I hate. I keep forgetting. To change the stream latency because of latency. Like I try to do it low or ultra low, just so there's not a huge gap between what I say and what people say. Especially when when there's a glitch and then all of a sudden there's like a 15-minute delay between what happens and what you see and what we see. Oh god, I hate that. But hello, hero of logic. Yeah. I'm the last standing line in YouTube streaming more. Oh, stream more. Okay, I'll try to stream. I'll try to remember to do that. For Christmas, I'll definitely do that. Well, maybe. I'll try. Okay, I will try. No promises. I have a lot of stuff that I'm trying to do at the same time, and the problem with that is I can't multitask or shit, so I end up focusing on like one thing or get nothing done. And lately I've been focusing on job searching, getting a real job, being a real wagey again, as I got new help for it, and I've learned a lot. I'm doing pretty hard, but it's still kind of like and that takes up a lot of time because it's like, okay, I need to stop being a bum. I need to stop just being like a really shitty freelance. I need an actual job because I need money. Ooh, I need the money. I have all my I have all my basic needs met. Like I also have like safety nets and all that stuff. Like I can get by, but yeah. Adult life, hey, ooh, I hate being adult. I hate adulting, ooh. But yeah, so I've been doing that, and when you're job searching, especially when you're trying to in a competitive field, I am, or trying to like, God, I'm trying not to say I regret. I kind of regret my life choices and my career path, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? But you gotta kind of make that your full-time job. So part of my full-time job is just learning how to suck up the, like, researching a company and then sucking their dick enough that they might hire me. Like reading up their company values and then write up a mini essay as a CV, and then you have your resume, and then you have to take all these funky little tests and quiz to test you, and sometimes they're kind of like gay bullshit stuff of like, what the fuck is this gay retard? And then it's a red flag of like, I'm just not going to. Should I just not apply to this job? It's giving me red flags, but I already spent so long preparing my resume and my portfolio and my CV for it. But no. But yeah. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, yeah, I'll try. I keep saying that, I need to try better, and then I don't do it, but we're going to do it. And I have faith that I'm going to do it. You have to believe. You hate the networking aspect, have to be nice to assholes this time. Yeah. Like, I get it. I'm not 100% like shitting on networking because, especially in like complex industries, like with niches, like there's some stuff like how are you supposed to properly get a head start, in some fields. It's like, I don't know. And if you network, it's just kind of an advantage of network. It kind of sucks, but it's like it's kind of like micro nepotism a little bit. You're trying to like get people to like you before you're hiring, and so they like you more before the resume part, and then that increases your chances, I get why it's a thing, it's just how humans are, but it's really annoying, especially especially if you're an introvert, social loser like me. I talking to other people is scary. I just want to watch VTubers and doodle weird shit. But also just kind of like, if you're in a field where it's like very, very, like in graphic design, it's very, very like you gotta know people kind of field in a lot of cases. It's very much like you gotta know people, and people are very like insular. They don't like talking. Graphic designers, especially nowadays, it apparently got worse. It's really hard to get in contact with anyone or anything. You hate VTubers? I know, right? I hate VTubers. I hate them so much. That's why I draw them getting dismembered. That's why I draw them getting slapped around. LinkedIn has an AI thing that you have to opt out or they use your data for training, by the way. Oh yeah, I still need to get, you know what, thank you for reminding me. I need to go do that. Those bastards. Oh, I hate LinkedIn. So back when I was still in Coolidge, my professor gave us kind of an assignment, because part of being a designer is the communication networking part. And so we were actually like practicing and trying to learn that while in college. It was also a good time to, make some early connections, because, a lot of businesses try to find like good people to hire in the colleges if they can. And so do things what's called a cold call, where you just kind of like call into a place and ask them about stuff and ask, can I interview you? Oh, what's like, it's kind of like a traditional thing of like it's one step above like just walking in to ask about hiring. And like, I guess in that industry, that used to be kind of the norm, but I guess in recent years, that's not the thing anymore. People don't like doing that. And so he gave us this like this assignment, like find one company and then contact them and make a cold call and then interview them. And that was the whole assignment. And literally no one was able to get a cold call interview. Like, he even extended it, gave a second chance, and tried calling places himself. And a lot of these are places he had connections to or worked out before, and no one was like if you weren't there to like ask for commissions, they just ignored you. They're like, no, okay, yeah, no, just email us. We'll email you back. Okay, sure. Okay, sure. So yeah, so that makes it tough a little bit. I found what I'm really good at talking about. Bitching about my career in arts. Hell yeah, that's my niche. Oh no, I'm turning it to plague of gripes, except I'm not talking about video games. I don't make essays, and I don't make a bajillion horny Pokemon animations. Society has changed. We live in a society. LinkedIn has never given me anything worthwhile besides people trying to send me investor scams. Yeah, I've gotten like 1 or 2 interviews through there. And one of them was obviously a scam or very fishy. Because so I had the interview, and it was like this place in Arizona, and it was remote or something. And they had one guy that spoke perfect English, but the other guy who's like the owner had shaky English, so he had to kind of like be translated a lot by the other dude. So there's like, and then while I was looking at the contract, I noticed there's a lot of spelling errors on this contract they want me to sign after this interview. And so I started reading it more, and then in one of the clauses there is something like, if the client or whatever, because this was kind of like a contracting job kind of thing, and it was kind of for like 6 months or something. It's like, and there's a clause of, if the client is not thoroughly, I'm kind of paraphrasing it in less legalese contracty way of saying it. It was basically if the client was not 100% like satisfied with the result, he was not obligated to pay me anything if he didn't want to, basically. So basically it was I'm pretty sure it was a scam where they try to get me to work for something and just not pay it, and then say, oh, look at the contract, I'm like, oh, fuck you. So yeah, luckily I read out, and then I had another recent scam where they I also had another scam where it's like, we're going to set you up for this interview, and I was so excited. And then someone said, hey, someone's talking about, like, watch out for scam job offers, and the contract, yeah. And the job. Brain fart. What? Basically, like, watch out for scam. Look at the email. That's one that was. I look at the email address. And I looked at the email address, and I took a second look at the email address, and it was like, insert name, a bunch of like numbers and letters at .mail.payrolla.com, and it's like, oh shit. And I found out, it's a scam where it's like, yeah. And so basically they steal other people's like job application or job like postings, and then have people try and get it, and then they get an interview, and then they either have you download something that steals from your computer or hacks your computer, or they like, you're hired on the spot, please fill this out so we can hire you, and it's like your social security number and your bank number and like, yeah. Dr. Lolly Gay at Grok.com. Oh yeah, that's the thing they do for coders too. They have you submit example code, then use it for their projects and don't hire you. Yeah. I've heard of that one before. So never do coding for anyone if they asked it for it in a job offer. Yeah. Yeah, always look over your contract. If you can afford it, get a lawyer. If it's like big money contracts, like, probably get a lawyer too. It's just like, like it's the same thing with like VTubing. If you're going to be like hired on into a corpo or something, you want a lawyer to like just read it, kind of help you read through it. But lawyers are expensive. Ooh. So yeah, with that last one, the email scam, that bummed me out so fuck. Like for the entire day, I was just so bummed out, and I was just so exhausted because I was like I spent an entire week just preparing, just hyper focusing on that. I was just constantly like at like a 9 or 10 out of 10 stress level. You know, I was just practicing my interviews in the mirror. I was going over everything. I was researching like all the type of, you know, job questions. And then the day before, like, oh, it's nothing. On the one hand, there's like a sense of relief, like, okay, the stress, okay, it's not something I have to worry about anymore. But at the same time, scammers suck. I hate scammers. You're pieces of shit. So apparently there are. So we all heard about the Indian scammer. You know. Apparently, like Somali scammers are also a big problem, and there's apparently a lot of like Somalis in both either Minneapolis or Minnesota. I can't remember, and Maine. Those two have like a lot of Somalis, and there's like a ton of scamming, and there's like call center scams. But also there's like autism scams where it's like, oh, donations for like autism or like government programs for like disabilities that they also steal from. And apparently one of the big people that was like scamming and using that money was paying for a terrorist group in Somalia. It was like he was paying. It was to pay for an army to take over Somalia or something, or like a region or country near Somalia. Johnny Somali. Like, geez, how do you even let that happen? So yeah, scammers hate. It's Minneapolis. Okay, thank you, Tatters. Thank you. And I think Minneapolis is considered like within the U.S. That's like the scam call scam capital in the United States. Besides, like, you know, India. Minneapolis. Yeah. I gotta be careful. I'm going to start getting a little too spicy, but yeah. I hate scammers. You're assholes, you're parasites. Scammers and scalpers, get the fuck out. Yeah. And grifters. Oh, I hate grifters are so tiresome. And it's so sad when there's someone like you kind of agreed with, like what's his face? Grimes. Like, you know what? I empathize with Grimes. He got shafted really hard, and he does have like I think at least in the beginning he had a good place in mind, but then it's like he's just became a grifter. He just became a react whatever the term is, and now he's just a grifter. They almost got your dad too once. Oh yeah, you told me about it. Yeah, my dad fell for 2 scams within a week. Oh. And for credit cards, and the thing is, he's never fallen for a scam. He's usually like really good, but I guess he just got so old and finally accidentally credit card scam. Now he has to like get a new credit card and cancel it and all that stuff. But yeah. I don't know if you heard him, but there's a dude called York Torch or whatever. He's also a really grifter based on disgusting. There's something recently that he was trying to like grift off of that was like really fucking stupid. I don't know. Even InfoSec professionals get scammed sometimes, and AI plus data breaches is going to make this more common. Yeah. Remember to... I don't even know what to do with data breaches. get away with putting as little personal information as you can. Always change your passwords and stuff, I guess. Do the steps that you can, but still. Like, if big name, like, and every once in a while you see, like, oh, there's this another YouTuber that got hacked somehow on an accident. Because I think it's like, oh, they thought it was an email from their boss and they opened up the email. It's like, hey, boss, what's this weird link? Oh, whoops, she got hacked by a crypto bro trying to sell crypto stuff. Like, you fuckers. A lot of Twitter people are getting their accounts hacked, and it's being used as bots for graphic design, like art scams and graphic design scams and DMs. Love those. I love the Indonesian one. The Indian ones are lame. The OnlyFans one, they're lame. They're nothing. They're like, oh, it's hee hee ha ha, kind of funny to like mess with them a little bit, but after a while it's tired. The really good, the Kino scammers though. It's the Indonesian graphic designers or artists, because they'll like pretend to be like, oh, I'm a VTuber. Like now it's like they're trying to use VTubers. I'm a VTuber / artist, you know. And you know they're a little bit sneakier. They're a little bit more subtle about it. If you don't already catch on to them, know all the signs. But when they do, they give you the best shit ever. Like oh, let me see. Let me see if I can find. Let me find an example. What? Shark. Was it shark fin? Okay. Okay, give me a minute. I'll look it up real quick. I have to like go through my Twitter to find it. But they give you it's like so like the stuff they get is obviously like stolen and or like just really horrible, like just really shit quality. But it's so bad it's kind of good and funny. It's a little, it's cute. It's almost cute and funny. You can say, no, let me get into my DMs, you bastards. Where's my DMs? Great passcode. I hate how Twitter makes you have to do a passcode. Okay, let me turn off. Let me turn off this. Uh-oh, whoops. Okay, let me turn off. Fuck, which one? There we go. Uncrop. Let me turn off this. Let me turn off this filter real quick. So a little bit behind the scene stuff. How do I open it all the way? Okay. So, hello, how are you? Thank you for following back. Hello, friend. Yeah, this was, I was still innocent. I thought like a VTuber actually followed me. I'm like, oh, I'll follow them back. And then they DM me. And then it didn't take long before I realized, oh, this is a scammer. And then they're like, oh, I have a graphic design. I have these cool ideas. I'm like, okay, it should show me what it is. He's like, here's some stuff I do. Oh, let me make it bigger so you can see it better. And then they unfollow you and it gives you a brain warning. Yeah, so something like that. But it's like, oh, look at this. Isn't this great? Arrow Shalom, it's so good. I was actually tempted to try and see, maybe he will actually make. make it. I know he wasn't. I knew he was just going to take my fucking money, but it would have been really funny to like at least give it a try and see if he'd actually make something like this. How does this sound to you? Let me actually respond to him. Yo, that sounds pretty cool. I think I want one original character. Let's see if I'll see if they respond. And this was like over a year ago too. They last responded in like last year. So yeah, what? And Four Fin Designs. And so oh, this is funny. Let me try looking up. So I looked in. Let me go to Four Fin Designs real quick. Yeah, okay, this is it. It's their... Okay, let me change it over. I'm so lonely, slow. One of these days, I'm going to dox myself on accident. I'm glad it hasn't happened yet. Ah. I hate the Cruddy Sports logo. I love it. Irish Yasha. Okay, so if you can see this. So they do services, custom emotes. Let's see what they do for custom emotes. It doesn't even show the full thing. It's like cut off. Oh, here it goes. Here's their examples. Twitch emote. Shock son. Yep, they totally made this, guys. Rage! Are these yes, they're animated! Hell yeah! Look at that! Look at that! It's so beautiful. I love how, like, this one he doesn't resize the eyes at all, or the ears. It's just the head, so it looks kind of funky. Rage, happy dragon. Rage, cool. You know. What the dog do? These are 100% AI generated. I would... Yeah. Or they're either AI generated or they're stolen. Or they're like clip art or something. Happy, sad, facepalm. Dude, look at this unicorn. Hi, Angie. I think I saw that. Let me look up. I'm pretty sure he just reused the hand from something else. Canada! Whoa, VCR man. Ah, this is so good. Crazy. Yeah. Yo, look at this Goku one. Yo, and his music. I kind of, oh, and I love how it's just so low res. Like it looks like shit. Okay, so you kind of get that. And that's for $10 US. But then there's, oh baby. These are the 3D rooms for like Warudo and stuff. Ah, isn't that beautiful? Look, there's Yugi-Moto, there's Lucario. Oh, does it have the good videos of this? Okay, for some reason, he has a bunch of videos of it's just like these 3D characters just walking into the room with music. And some of them, they're like doing flips. You know, okay, I think I'm breaking... This is supposed to be just a Zatsudan. I think I'm breaking that rule a little bit. Okay, I'll stop it in a second. But, like... custom poses! Oh, look at that. Wall frames. Look at this. Wall frames. Cat. Spot TF2 red spy. Is this from a Final Fantasy 13 or something? I know this is really stupid and bad, but this is the dumb shit I like. Yeah. Concept art. So it's just Jolene Joestar dogs. It's so beautiful. Oh, I think the vampire's from V Rising or something, yeah. I wonder who's I'm betting a lot of these are from DeviantArt. If anything, if he made these, he's really... At least he, like, photoshops himself, I think. The cat. Yeah. Sexy cat. There's this fucking bear. Yeah, this wolf Sona. Dreams of Eden. It's called football. No, it's soccer. Yo, Big Daddy. This is like 2000. This is like 2000s DeviantArt art. You know, you like look at that shading, look at that proportions. Oh, it's nostalgic. You know, it's like yeah, this looks like it came from like the Adventure Quest. It looks like an NPC from Adventure Quest or something. Hey, that's repeating shit. Okay. 3D, yes, 3D animation. Hell yeah. You know, let's watch. Yo, it's what's his face from Kingdom Hearts. This is on someone's MySpace exactly. I don't remember him doing that in Kingdom Hearts 2. Or did he? I don't know, it's been a while. Teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid. Oh yeah, this one. It's man sex. Oh yeah, is that this? Yo, is that the Club Strap? Not Club Strap. Is that the Zach? It's a Kuma. Oh, beautiful. What is that balding? I know, right? You didn't know Bongo exposure causes Norwood? A level 3 Norwood is not good, boys. Oh yeah, here's another one where they're just walking in. Like the earphone, the headset isn't even on her ears. Grand gamer. Some of these feminoid ones weren't entirely useless. I could use them as whacking material. Okay, bro, okay. Whoa, look at this knight. Oh, is he? Okay, he's just standing there. Never mind. Yes! Oh god, I'm gonna get copyright for this one. Whoops. Shit. Won't you be my friend till the end? Oh, if you don't know me. Let's see, the 3D models, I think they used a lot of these. Yeah, there's Kuma, there's Zemnis. There's whoever the fuck. We saw this guy in a poster, right? There's Bleach Man. He totally made this. There's Dark Link. You did not make that. Who's this top hat guy? This is my OC. This is my Onceler OC, Red Onceler. Okay, this is just gosh. So here's my. Is that like Solid Snake mixed with like Jetstream Sam? Aisha Clan. Hell yeah. Wonk. He doesn't. This one doesn't even deserve a full view. This bird. Oh my god. This. Yeah. Oh no, Goku. Naruto. Bleach Lady. I love how they're also out of order too. Yep, I made this. This is my OC. Shondik and Schnado. Anyway, okay. You get. Okay, let me try and find one more 3D. Okay, more animations. The animations are the really good stuff too. Okay, we'll do this and we'll go back to Zatsu. Nikoa. Yo, I also know. The Red Onceler is probably supposed to be a really distinct Alucard. Probably. Oh, look at this. The music. Oh, the music's just so good. And he's using. Oh, I know these plugins were in design. Whew. Like the upscale, like the improperly upscaled fan art of Legend of Zelda. I could probably find that one too. Ah, shit! Come on. Oh, is this the same one? Yeah. Okay, it's the same one. Same one. Okay, he repeats some of these. Okay, seen that one. Seen that one. Seen that one. Oh yeah, that's a Pokemon theme. Oh no, okay. Thanks for Finn Designs. I'm getting some copyright strikes or something. I'm getting marked up. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh god, These Twitch overlay designs. Ah, so beautiful. Fast gaming, crazy chef, fast gaming. Oh yeah. Done. Yo, I kind of, I kind of like this because this feels like something. Oh yeah, this would have been like a, it would have been like a theme on your like MySpace page or something, like in the 2000s. Anyway. So yeah, this is the kind of custom character. I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted. Custom character OCs. Hell yeah. There's Baki. Is that Rorschach with the Rorschach with the Doctor Strange? My OC. John Spartan. I have no idea who this is supposed to be. Jesus Christ, Denton. I know that's not actually JC Denton, but I don't remember his name. God of Gear of Wars. God Gear of Wars. Kirito with no pants. Oh my god, this is a femboy. Disgusting. What? Is that Thug Goku? Why is he Thug Goku? Oh. God bless the Indonesians. God bless these guys. Doomslayer. Remember, these are all OCs. These are original character designs. God of Gears. His legs are so long compared to his arms. There's a side. I feel like he's getting a lot of these from like, those character maker things or something. I feel like a lot of these he's getting. Reinhardt. What? Why is this? Why is this head just a triangle? Why is this trapezoids on this wolf so powerful? Yes, Red Spy. This is his original character, Red Spy from TF2. He made this. He was from Valve. Oh, it's the chick from Baldur's Gate 3 and I'm going to guess Dark Magician Girl. Oh, God. Spawn. Spawn and Sora. Holy shit. Katie confused the YouTube's content ID to the point that it doesn't know what to strike you with audio, so it doesn't claim. I don't. Like, having so much audio that it just kind of, like, filters out. I don't know. For the most, what it'll probably do is just, like, it's not affected, but it'll, like, it'll just, like, ask me to cut out the audio or something. Oh, there's this Digiman lady. Lulu, which Digiman is this? You're the Digimeister. You'd know which one that is. She's got the big hand. Captain Iron Man. Okay, cool. Robot Akuma. Fucking stupid. This has like early 2000s vibes to me. The body of Lady Devimon. Yeah, okay. This is Lady Devimon OC, but with pink-haired lady, whenever that's from. Fuck. I forgot about this one. Like, okay, this is all goofy, but then he's super muscular, and then he has these twig legs. And his feet are white. He has white toes, but his face is, like, obviously brown. What did he mean by this? This is so Hunter of Hunters. Bro skipped leg day, yes. Hunters of Hunters. Yes. it's just a clone with are those dress pants? Shoes. Is that like leggings and like dress shoes? And the dress shoes look like they're backwards or on the wrong leg. Lo-fi guy. And then there's this cat lady. John Helldiver too. Holy shit, I wonder what... She looks kind of cool. She looks familiar, I just don't know what she's from. Formal stormtrooper wearing evening gear. Yeah. World E-Tours. He has the Gears of War. Oh, that's the dude from Liza P, I think. And there's Felix. ReZero Felix. You look a little different. Rasputin. Aldo. Oh, that's the chick from Genshin as the Joker lady, I guess. Panda. That's stupid. Look at her fucking arms. This malformed freak. Her hands are so tiny. I'm sorry. There's Ivy. There's just so much. It's so fucking goofy. It's the same. I don't know. It's that same energy, that same vibe when I like go look at like OCs and stuff on DeviantArt. Like the people that are just like really like enthusiastic about it. It's like there's a charm to it, but there's also that layer of like this is also a scammer trying to like use it to sell his stuff. So it just has that extra layer of just stupid. Okay. Mobile debut. Oh no. Oh no, it's the whatever smut show, I forget what it's called. Gidget Games. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Okay. Okay, how long have I been streaming? I'll have 8 burgers, 20 shakes, and 9 fries. Sorry, sir, that was only my first order. So yeah, that was the wonderful world of Indonesia, and that's just one. There's like this was my favorite one, but there's like a bunch of these guys, and they all follow each other. And they all also just have like really goofy shit, but his just happens to be my oh wait, I'm looking. He has VTuber models. Oh wait, no, they're basically everything I've seen so far. Yeah, okay, they're already basically all the models that he just like all the character OC stuff. He's just like reposting it as oh yeah, VTubers, and I'm selling them. Okay, now I like him less. That bastard. But yeah, be careful of scammers. They're scums of the earth, but at least they're kind of funny. At least they're kind of funny. But yeah, oh gosh. So hour and 44 minutes. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You know, okay, it was a short little Zatsudan. Okay, you know what? For a Zatsudan, it kind of worked out in the end. I don't know, does it still count as a Zatsudan if I'm reacting to this? If I'm like reacting to something, does that still count as a Zatsudan? But yeah. You know what? Okay, I did it. Don't tell Raimi I cheated a little bit. I was like, I did the raw. I did Zatsudan raw, uncut, an extended version. But yeah. So thank you for thank for listening to me yap. Hope you're entertained. And VOD watchers, I don't know why you're listening, but thank you for coming. Looks like you're watching. So yeah. Thank you, Tatters. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, Benzine. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Simez. Thank you, Hero of Logic. Thank you, Pom Pom. Randman, thank you, Randman, for joining me today. Thank you. Roly Poly, thank you if you're still here. Thank you, Poly. J Pez, thank you, J Pez. J Pez, is there anybody else? Cybez. I assume there's at least one other person that talked. There's one more. There's one more of you losers. One more of you squirties. Okay, no. Okay. Thank you. Also, thank you, Lulu, for writing into me. Even for early. And thank you. Despite you guys waiting forever early, you still kept stuck around. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a good Saturday and good Sunday. I hope you have good leftover turkey and shit. So I now need to go poop or something. So bye.